Hey Aries, Starseed, Light Workers, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Tarot Love Reading. Now we're just going to dive straight in there and see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go. Okay, so you were coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and you were also coming in with the Hermit card. Great start point here, I just want to say. Now, just before I bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. If you're interested, details are in the description box below this video. So let's just jump straight into these cards, eh? So what I get with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card is that this is a choice here for both you and your person to pull back and focus on yourself. You're coming in, see, both these cards can be seen as preparation here, getting oneself ready, learning more about oneself is what I'm also picking up. It can also be seen as going back over the past, looking at some of the lessons that you have learned. This is both you and your person when it comes to you, when it comes to relationships here, when it comes to building here, okay, and learning from those lessons so that they can take the correct action when the time comes. That's what this reading is also talking about. You're coming in, see, I do see this as you, because there is an element of you in this reading where you are focused on yourself, where you do take care and you do nurture yourself here, because you're quite a go-getter. Aries, you're quite passionate. There are some really fantastic traits about the Aries characteristic, the Aries star sign. But what I also pick up here, it's coming in as, like I said, pulling back, not wanting to be, not so much influenced here, but involved with other people's, I want to say, moodiness here, or complaints or complaining about life here in your reading. You know, this is really how I see it to be, is it's a really beautiful start point for you and your person at this point in time, because you're talking about here, you both see each other, okay? You both see each other as the sun. Yeah. You both see each other. You both want to go towards each other. Bear with me here. But there is work that needs to be done here in your reading. Coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card here. It can be seen as being responsible here and accountable for your own negative, because I know that I have negative attachments here. I know that I need to fix myself up, and I want to fix myself up because I want to go towards you, the viewer, and that's exactly the same way you feel about your person here. See, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, what it talks about there is how much time and attention you're going to put into yourself here. You are coming in with a realistic approach to care and nurture, to cultivate. The cultivate here is actually yourself, and that's the same with your person. Now, what I get here also is that your person is focused on them here. Yeah, you might see it as selfish here, but they're not selfish here, because when you come in with the Hermit card, what it talks about there is a higher level of learning. Yeah, it's all about learning about positive and negative here, because you really need both. You don't know what positive is if you don't know what negative is here. And what it talks about there in your reading, it's about your person by connecting the dots back to themselves in terms of positive and negative here. It creates a higher level of thinking for your person. Your person is doing some really hardcore work here. See, what it also talks about there is your person's mental health and well-being. That also is what's going on with the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune here. You're also coming in with your person's body here, diet, exercise, all of that's coming into it here in your reading, because it's the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. It's how I'm picking your reading up here. And of course yourself here doing the work, the work, like I said, working on oneself here in your reading. See, this isn't about looking for love outside of themselves. When you're coming in with these two cards, it's not about that. What it talks about there in your reading is that your person and even yourself here is loving themselves. See, it's about clearing out all the clutter, clearing out all the nonsense here, clutter, nonsense, other people's thoughts here, and just rebuilding that all over again here, but being real about it is what I want to say. Not just turning the other cheek and thinking that, oh no, everything's positive here. Your person has to be real. You've got to be real. So how are you going to cultivate this? This is, how am I going to cultivate me? That's how that's coming in. I want to be ready. This person is getting themselves ready here. And even yourself here. So let's see what other messages the cards have for you. Wow. Well, interesting. So, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Two of Cups, and you are coming in with the Page of Swords. Okay. The only one that holds you back is yourself here. I just want to put that in there in your reading. So with the Three of Wands, what it talks about there is this is something that your person is focused on here. This is something your person really doesn't want to let go of at this time. They know that it's going to happen here. Something like that? No. Let me back it up. They want it to happen here, but it's not about waiting for it to happen here in your reading. It's not about waiting for you to make the offer here. There is a different way in which your person knows here, and even yourself, that things have to be done. It's here. what's interesting here, okay, what I'm also picking up here, all right, is that you're both waiting for each other. Here, this Three of Wands is the both of yous. You're both waiting for each other to make the move, to show up here. But what it's also talking about here in your reading is, are you ready? Because if you were ready, you wouldn't be waiting. Quite stubborn. Quite stubborn are you, Aries, coming in as the Page of Swords. It is coming in as you have to get a different perspective on this here in your reading. You have to come out of a comfort zone, hence why you are coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card here. Now, how I normally see the Page of Swords is I see the Page of Swords as someone who needs to learn more. Hence why you're coming in with the Hermit card. Not so much more about your person or who your person's with and what your person gets up to here. Coming in with the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is about learning about yourself. Now, I spoke about that higher level of thinking, which is also the Hermit card here. And so there is this is saying your person and even yourself here, Aries, you rely too much on your eyeballs and not enough here and not enough on your internal compass here. The frequency, the love frequency here. See, the way in which it's coming in here in your reading is that you know your person has feelings for you, you have feelings for your person, but confirmation is going to come in if this person comes towards you. Now, you both want to go towards each other here in your reading. And so what I get here is that it's the confidence to go towards each other. Now, on a separate level, both you and your person may be quite confident people because you are coming in with leadership here. Okay, and your person could be quite confident in what they do as well. But when it comes to each other, you both just lose your confidence. You're not as strong as you normally are when you are around other people here in your reading. So why does that happen? Why does it happen here? Why do you feel that way when it comes to your person? And of course, why do they feel that way when it comes to you? See, what it can also talk about here, coming in with the Page of Swords, here it's a lack of understanding about oneself here, and it also comes in as I'm not the problem, my person is the problem here. What it also talks about here, it's almost like a flippant disregard for the other person. Now, I am coming in with both you and your person here, where it's like, well, if they want me, they can come towards me. Now, everything's fine. I know who I am. They know who they are here. When in actual fact, that's not the case at all. See, what I also get with the Page of Swords is not connecting the dots here in terms of what needs to happen. And like I said, what needs to happen here in your reading is that both you and your person need to learn about it yourselves. You've got to gain knowledge and understanding. You're coming in with the perception of love versus the truth about love here. You're also coming in with, so how do I solve this problem? How do I come out of my comfort zone here? What is it that I need to focus on? Book an image reading with me. You're coming in with making that conscious effort. And when you come in with the Page of Swords, this is why I was saying it's that flippant disregard here, where this person thinks that they are making the effort here. Now, I'm not dogging your person, and I ain't dogging you either here, Aries. What it talks about there is that there is more to it than just that. Oh, of course, you just want the Two of Cups straight away. I get it. You just want the Two of Cups. But what it talks about here also is your cup full? See, that's what the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card talks about here, is to be able to fill your cup. Like I said, that preparation, getting things ready. And I spoke about looking back at the past and gaining that wisdom so that so that you can make positive changes here. I was talking about that realistic approach to nurturing oneself here, so that when you do go towards your person here, your cup is full. And same with your person. See, what this is talking about here in your reading is that you both feel like your cups are full here. But if that was the case, then why are you in the hermit mode? That's what it talks about here. Waiting for changes to happen here in your reading. All right, so let's keep going here. And let's see. Yeah, so what these three cards, bear with me, what these three cards are talking about here in your reading, an obstacle and a challenge, it's coming in as reprogramming here. It's coming in as there is some serious inner work that needs to happen. All right, let's go. So what other messages the cards have for you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's negative patterns of thinking is what I'm getting, especially coming in with the Page of Swords. They are so stubborn. Okay, let's go. Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Star. All right, let's keep going with this one. The Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Star card here in your reading. All right, okay, let's go. Now, what I'm picking up here with these cards here, what it talks about there is, like I said, the choice here was to prepare oneself, because your person wants to come back towards you. That's what it's talking about here, because you're coming in with the Ten of Cups here. But in order to come back towards you, this is both of you here, Aries, you need to come in with the Nine of Cups. Union with self, I do offer that here. Loving oneself, being happy within oneself. That's what else, that is also coming in here in your reading. But the way in which you and your person are at this point in time is there, the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups here. That's how I see it. So the outcome, the potential outcome here is a possibility to change here. The possibility to plant some real positive seeds and start cultivating those seeds here. Those seeds are all about learning about oneself, knowing oneself here. You are coming in with the Fool's Journey. so that you are ready to give to each other. The Six of Pentacles here. So, you know, with the Two of Cups, there is no holding back here. There is no expectations here. Okay, it's not about, oh, I want to know how much you love me. Here, you know, there's no games. You're not going to test your person here. See, it's all about the Ten of Cups here. But first, one must know what non-love is in order to know what love is here. And in order to do that here, yeah, it's about learning your past lessons here. This is what I'm getting here in your reading. So that when you do get together, coming in with the Six of Pentacles here, it's equal give and take. Reciprocity. Yeah, I get here you both feel like it is equal give and take with the Two of Cups. But what the Two of Cups can also talk about here in your reading, and it is something that you need to be mindful of, is that both you and your person are just going to tip into each other's cup here. Now, let's say the cup is half full because you still haven't worked on yourself. You're still not happy. Bear with me here. This is just a scenario. So, it's only half full where both you and your person are just putting it into each other's cup. But it leaves one cup empty. So, how are you going to fill that cup? What are you going to fill it with here? I mean, that's the reality of it all. If you aren't coming in with being happy here. Yeah, of course, your person makes you happy, but are you happy within yourself? See, that's why the Page of Swords is the Page of Swords in your reading. Now, you were coming in with the Star card here in your reading. Well, the Star card here is, it's about oneself here. It's about loving oneself, being happy with oneself here. That's how I see the Star card. You are coming in with someone who is a leader here, someone who is able, and you know, with both those cards there in your reading, what it talks about there is for both you and your person, both of you will come in as the Star card. You're coming in with leadership, charismatic individual. This is the both of yous here. Great partners, dedicated friends here, motivational speaker, teacher, student. All of that is coming in with the Star card here. Okay, so it's not just about you and your person. What it can talk about there is that there is more work to be done. So let's come in with the advice. Ooh. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So what I pick up there in your reading, you are coming in with the Nine of Wands. To me, the Nine of Wands talks about making that conscious effort here, especially coming in with the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands here. See, one person is waiting for it to happen, whereas the other person just thinks it's going to happen. Here, there is a difference between the two of you, but what work are you doing? See, this is holding it up. There is a delay here in your reading, and you do have the potential outcome, but what the potential outcome is telling you here, Aries, is that it's bigger than what you would imagine. See, at this point in time, you just see it as your person, you and your person being in a relationship here. And I'm not saying that that ain't going to happen here, because there is a possibility, there's a huge possibility that this is going to happen. But that's not the end point. There is, like I said, there is still more work to be done for both you and your person, because you are coming in with the Star card here. See, that Star card is both of yous here. Now, coming in with the Nine of Wands, what it talks about there in terms of the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit card, what I spoke about, here is that needs your time and attention, and you really need to focus on yourself at this point in time. Of course, you're not going to stay in the hermit mode forever here. Of course not. But you need to know more about yourself here. That's what your reading is saying. See, both you and your person have learnt from your past experiences here of a past pain, hurt and fear when you're coming in with the Nine of Wands. I do see the Nine of Wands as the wounded healer here. Healer, hence healer. Yeah, this is both you and your person here. I'm not saying you went through the same thing here, but you both were affected. You both, for you and your person, your guy's past has impacted greatly on your guy's life here. Hence the Star card. Like I said, that ain't the end point here. There is still more work to be done here. Okay, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, Aries, and I'll catch you later. Bye.